I think both the younger clients and the older clients, they all want the same thing, which is, looking good. That is the
Well,
goal.
that's
Trend to influences, what people inquire about. Mm-hmm.
so when we're seeing trends, we're always very careful with our patients and we're always asking
Mm-hmm.
what exactly is your concern.
Concern.
And with the trends, we're seeing a lot of injectables for the trends.
Yes.
The one, the big lips, the BBL, the big butt, that also a trend. Welcome to Beauty Beyond Skin, where we dive into the world of beauty secrets, skincare innovations, lifestyle, and aesthetic treatment. I am your host, Abby Bakari, CEO and founder of Flawless Aesthetic Center. Each episode would explore latest trends, share expert insights, and bring you inspiring stories from industry leaders and influencers. Whether you're a beauty enthusiast or looking to elevate your self care routine, this podcast is your go to source for everything beauty and aesthetics. Hi, guys. Welcome on today's episode where we're going to be talking about what aesthetic trends are Nigerians really into now. And with me today, I have my own very favorite guest here, who is actually our new patient concierge at Flawless Aesthetic Center. Tayo, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hello, Miss Javi. Thank you so much for having me today.
How does it feel to be a guest?
I mean, it's exciting.
I know, but this is what you do all day, every day anyway, so
Yes, yes,
you should be used to this.
absolutely.
All right, so we're going to be talking about your role,
Okay.
which basically is, dealing with all new leads and trying to understand what treatments they want to get done at the practice.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to be talking about just what are you really seeing in terms of the new aesthetic treatments that clients are really asking for right now.
Mm-hmm.
So my first question really, Tayo, is that with your daily interaction with clients, what treatments are they really seeking?
Okay, so with treatment, I believe that they follow the trends as well. So we do have for one week we get, different inquiries, and for another week we get another inquiries. But what has been consistent over time is we have the injectable treatment,
Mm-hmm.
anti-aging treatment. That is something that rejuvenative treatment as well as pre-rejuvenative
Okay.
treatment. So because rejuvenative treatment is different from pre-rejuvenative
Mm-hmm.
treatment, so for the rejuvenative treatment, we're trying to salvage something. They're trying to get rid of the, wrinkles and
Fine
smile lines
lines,
and
yeah.
frown lines. But the pre-rejuvenative treatments, we've noticed that even young people are, opening their eyes to these things and they
Mm-hmm.
want to look and feel their best and prevent, these wrinkles as much as they can, delay the appearance of all of
Right.
these concerns. So we have that as well. We have the P shot. So we have
Okay.
yes, we
Yeah.
have the P shot. We have many men. We men literally
I think in the last what 2 months,
2 months it's
it's
just
just
been
been crazy.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, the inquiries it's been really off the roof, and we have men inquiring about penis enlargement. We
Mm-hmm.
have the low libido, and a lot of things can cause those things, which is age, we have
Stress.
stress as well, and a lot of things, but men are finding it difficult, to
Express
express
themselves.
themselves in the other room,
Right. Well,
basically.
that happens, and that's why we're
Yes.
here.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm,
I know we see a lot of trends, right? But the calls you get when you answer, when you pick up the phone or
mm-hmm,
inquiries you get from
mm-hmm.
the website leads, are they really just based on trends, or are they real concerns that clients actually do have?
In respect to that,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that these concerns are major concerns.
Okay.
However, trend to influences, what people inquire about. For instance, weight loss is something, it's a staple concern. People actually struggle with these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
P-shot, people
That's a big
struggle with
one.
it.
The weight loss
Exactly,
is a big one.
exactly, exactly. So we have those that are real concerns, and we have some that they find something online and they just want to inquire about it, which is like setting a trend, or they hear about, for instance, tretinoin. They
Mm-hmm.
hear about it online. People keep, saying it on TikTok and everything, and they want to
Right.
inquire about
Right.
that. Yes, so that's like a trend. But for the major concerns, they have these concerns, they've been battling with it, and they don't know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
And probably they just find us somewhere and decided, to reach out based
Yeah,
off their concerns.
which is good because we are seeing that in the aesthetic industry. Number one, in Nigeria, for to start with,
Mm-hmm.
it's somewhat still kind of new.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're seeing trends, we're always very careful with our patients and we're always asking,
Mm-hmm.
what exactly is your concern?
Concern.
Why are you even calling us, right? Because if it's just a trend, then it's going to go. But really, is that even a concern? And with the trends, we're seeing a lot of injectables for the trends.
Yes.
The one, the big lips, the BBL, the big butt, That also a trend, but is that really a real concern, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
If you don't have a big butt, would you die? No, right? So again, we're talking about real aesthetic concerns here and
Mhm.
trying to differentiate between what exactly is your concern
Mhm.
versus what is trending right
Trending.
now.
Yes.
But
Yes.
so that takes me to my next question, which is basically in terms of the clients.
Mhm.
Our clientele varies, right? We have different age ranges and age group. Though we have a
Absolutely.
specific target, but then we're getting so many calls from younger clients as well.
Mhm.
So, what would you, when you answer this calls, Tayo, what exactly do you see coming from the younger clients versus the older clients?
Okay. So I think both the younger clients and the older clients, they all want the same thing.
Which
However,
is
which is, looking good.
okay.
That is the
Well,
goal.
that's everybody's goal.
Exactly, which also brings me to the rejuvenative and pre-rejuvenative treatment.
Right.
So the older ones want to get rid of the wrinkles that
Hmm.
they have already, and sagginess that they already have,
Right.
while the younger ones want to prevent this concerns. They want to extend it as much as they can,
Right.
stretch it before they start getting the lines and the wrinkles. So it still burns down to that. Both older and younger, they deal with weight loss as
Hmm.
well, and weight gain and everything. It's just basically, I don't think it has anything to do with age. The only thing that actually differentiates is the older ones tend to focus more on drippiness of the skin laxity, and all of that
Sagging,
sagginess. Exactly. So,
anti-aging.
anti-aging
They want to look
treatment. They
good,
want to
want to
look
look
good
young.
younger.
And just besides the skin, we also deal with the sexual health and awareness as well for our
Absolutely,
older
absolutely,
clients as well.
absolutely. With that, I've noticed that even both the young and the older ones too, they reach out for these
Yeah.
concerns. But majorly with the middle-aged people
Mm-hmm.
who are just giving birth, they are put into bed. With
Yes.
childbirth, the woman's body go through a lot of
Changes.
trauma.
Oh,
Yes,
tell
starting
me
from
about it.
stretch marks, starting from
Story of our lives.
belly laxity
Mm-hmm.
and everything, and vaginal laxity as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the beautiful part, like I always tell clients, is that we have proven treatments, science backed treatments that
Right.
can help you with all of these concerns.
There is a solution.
There is a solution.
So
That's
for
just
every
a
concern,
safe solution.
all right, Taya. So we're beginning to see a rise
Mm-hmm.
in the desire for non-surgical treatments.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you're getting tons of calls. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are becoming very scared about
Mm-hmm.
surgery.
Mm-hmm.
But then with this non surgical treatment, people are also looking for quick fix. I want to come in for a treatment now. I want to see my result now. So I really want to know when you answer these calls, what do you hear? I'm curious. Like what do they say? What do they want?
Okay, okay. In respect to that, like my CEO always say, I don't know how you guys, cope with all of these expectations. So Nigerian clients, they have huge expectations and they want it now, then and there. That's
Right.
what they want. They want
Instant result.
instant result. And we've noticed the trend that they are moving towards the non-surgical procedure because of the casualties we've been seeing these days with aesthetic practices and aesthetic treatment. So they tend to want the non-surgical, but they want it fast. But what they don't understand is that these concerns don't come just in a day. They just don't appear in a day. And
Correct.
so is the treatment can work. Just you can't just have, I mean expect to get probably, let's say for instance, a cream now, and you apply and you're all glassy and glowy. There is no such thing. It takes a process.
Hmm.
So this process is what they are not, they don't want to buy, but we notice that they're compromising nowadays because of the safety involved in it.
Yeah.
So they are really compromising, safety for the fast and quick instant result.
Correct. We always tell clients this, end of the day, safety is key.
It is.
You want to be safe. Whether you
Mm-hmm.
choose to go surgical or non surgical,
Mm-hmm.
safety is always
Key.
our top
Mm-hmm.
priority. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, giving results. But that's where we educate patients, right, on clear expectations. And we do
Mm-hmm.
manage that. So I'm glad we're beginning to also educate patients on that. This did not happen in one day. So it's going to take a while, a couple of weeks, 2 months sometimes to at least start seeing real good
Depending.
results. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
being patient and walking through the whole process.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, however, we're also seeing a huge trend with the weight loss,
Yes.
which is good because now we
Mm-hmm.
do have some products that have been cleared by FDA that we can administer to patients.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I'm curious to kind of really, when clients are calling, what are they really asking for? How are we really relating to them? Because this is something that really affects their self-esteem.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So with weight loss, it is a general problem, especially in this part of the world.
Hmm.
And yes, they're really inquiring about weight loss. And what I've noticed with inquiries is that majority of clients reaching out to get this treatment done, they've done something somewhere else before. So they just haven't
Oh,
gotten the result, and which is why they're trying so hard to actually get the result. So I always tell them, I'm very, very glad you found us because it is something that we've been doing for over 9 years now with
hmm.
an excellent success rate.
Yes, I hope. Yeah.
Exactly. And with the recent trend and the recent, we actually have this post out there about one of our clients who actually, lost like a whole lot of weight,
Hmm.
15 kg in just 3 months.
Yes,
It's
that is
huge. It's
huge. That's a
huge.
big one.
So it's about doing it in a healthy way, losing weight in a healthy
In a
way, and
healthy
also
way.
getting your result while being safe. Like we said, safety can never be underestimated. So it is really, really key. So that's what we've been noticing these days.
Good. Because again, when I meet clients in person, I'm
Mm-hmm.
always, like I always tell clients, safety,
Mm-hmm.
safety.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for a quick fix, then we're not for you,
You're
right?
not.
I'm sure that's what you guys tell clients as well.
Absolutely.
And, with the phone calls and just seeing clients walking, because you're the person they see when they walk into the practice. So whether
Yeah.
you're answering the phone calls or
Mm-hmm.
they come into the practice,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they always bombard you with tons and tons and tons of questions
Absolutely.
here, which
Absolutely.
is great. But now I want you to just kind of, where do you foresee the aesthetic industry with the trends, with the questions, with the inquiries? Where do you see this is going to?
Okay, so with aesthetic trends, where I see aesthetics going towards, I mean, in future, with that, it will keep moving forward. It is here to stay, that's for
I
sure,
believe so.
because everybody wants to look and feel their
Everybody wants to
best.
look good. I want to look good.
I want to look good as well. So that
Everybody
is the
wants to look
major
good and
thing.
stay young.
Exactly, that is the major thing. And with the COVID, actually, when COVID happened, people actually, tilted more into Zoom meetings and everything. They tend to
That's
see themselves on
really,
the screen. So
yes.
now they're becoming more aware.
Mm-hmm.
People are selling things online. They're always in front of the camera. They've noticed a few things that they want to work on. So with that, it is aesthetic is here to stay. Even if people are not embracing it the way they should right now, what we can see the shift, the traction is it wasn't like this before.
No,
So now you can meet somebody and they tell you, yes, I got my boobs done, I got my butt done. But those days it's something, it's ush
you
ush. It's
couldn't
not
talk
something
about it,
you can't even open your mouth to say
you know.
those things.
And people think it's vanity. I don't think so.
I don't think so too.
I don't think it's vanity.
I don't
I
think so.
think you have to do what you should do to feel good and look good and just, feel just confidence in yourself. Because when you're confident in yourself, you can pretty much accomplish
Anything.
anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer of that. And that is the reason why we do what we
We
do.
do.
And I always tell you, more grease to your elbows. I don't know how you do it, but, the patience and the grace that it takes to really
Mm-hmm.
listen to patients and see what they want and see what
Mm-hmm.
their concerns are,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is something that, you're just gifted in that. And thank you so much for
Thank you.
being the, you know, new patients concierge at Flawless.
Thank you.
Lastly, Tyre, so thank you for being on this episode with me today.
Thank you.
I'm always happy to, sit down and chat with you. But what advice would you give to people who are really trying to embark on this athletic journey and they don't really have an idea of what this is, but they do have a concern that they really want to treat? So, what advice would you give them?
Okay, so the advice is always very simple.
Hmm.
It is do your research. Know
Very
the
important.
practice that you're going to. Every client is unique and so is their needs as well. So know what actually resonates with your own concern.
Hmm.
Go to the right practice. It's just basically just do research and research and research. Make sure that the person who is carrying out your procedure is certified to do so.
Important.
Because yes, we have many quacks out there, whether we
Yes.
like it or not. So all of these things are things that you have to put into consideration when you're seeking aesthetic, treatment. And, that's
Right.
just basically it.
And just to add to what you said, the other thing is also do it for you.
It is very
Do
important.
it for you. You
Yes.
know, do what makes you happy, do what makes you feel confident, and just, do it to the end of the day. You're happy with the result you get,
Yes,
right?
yes, and it has also been shown, although it's very new, that your mental state, actually has something to do with your mental state.
100%.
It is connected. For instance, the Botox treatment, for instance, although it's still really, really new, but I've been through it myself
You've
because
had it done.
yes, I had my Botox on. So they found a connection between you making expressions,
Hmm.
expressions and emotions. You know, when you do Botox, it's like you're not frowning as much, so it makes you happy. And I actually,
You're happy. You look good. Of course you'll be
yes,
happy.
I saw the research and I actually resonated with that because it actually happened to me literally because I had
Good.
my Botox treatment done and it was I couldn't frown as much. I didn't frown as much. I only used my eyes, yeah, but it was really really great. So just do your research and make sure you have safety in mind. Safety is first. You know,
Safety.
as much as you want that result, make sure that your mind is on safety.
Perfect. Thank you
Yes,
so much, Talia.
thank you.
So we've talked about, just a recap. We've
Absolutely.
talked about, what clients, what people are actually looking for in terms
Mhm.
of aesthetic treatments.
Mhm.
We're talking about the trend out
Mhm.
there and just the reason why. What is your why?
Mhm.
So thank you again so much for joining me today on today's episode.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure you have a lot of calls to get back to, so I will not
Yes.
take much of your time, and we'll be in touch later.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Beauty Beyond Skin. I hope you found our conversation insightful and inspiring. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review if you enjoyed the show. Stay connected with us on social media for beauty tips, expert advice, and exclusive content. Until next time, remember, stay flawless and fearless.